Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another live stream. Peace to everybody that's out there early this morning on this beautiful Sunday morning. Matter of fact, not Sunday morning, but this Sunday morning rising. Peace to everybody that's here. You know what I'm saying? This early morning rising for real. Feeling pretty nice, feeling pretty good. I want to send a shout out to everybody. You know what I mean? This is going to be, you know what I mean, our Sunday morning. I know some people might be on their way to church, but you know what I mean, this is going to be our church. What's up, Davies? What's going on with you, though, bro? Yeah, man, I'm feeling pretty nice this morning. I mean, not this morning, but this early morning rise. I got so used to saying morning, but hey, on a storm of rising. Grand rising to everybody. Peace, everybody. Chat. Peace to y'all. Peace to everybody that's coming in on the chat and stuff like that. This early rising. I know it's still early. For some of y'all, want to wait till some of y'all come up in here. It's 10 of y'all already. All right, all right, all right. And of course, NAS are the letters that spell. Hey, what's up, y'all? Some of y'all come up in here for real. All right, hey, daughter. Hey, Dawn, daughter, the Most High. Hey, Pisces the King. Peace, 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 peace. Peace, everybody. What's up, Alice Chavez? What's going on? Yep, it's a beautiful day out here right now in the city of Baltimore. It feels real good. You know, the sun is shining, as you can see. You know, the sun is shining. I definitely want to apologize. The last 2 days, I've been tired, man. I've been, hey, Sir Jiggy, brother, hey, yeah, for electronics shit. I've been so tired. I've been working, working hella overtime. Grateful, for that because I'm making money. But I do apologize. I've just been tired, man. Work is, work has been, tiring at times. But, I got to keep it moving. But, this early morning rising and stuff like that, man, I definitely want to tell y'all that I'm definitely feeling different. I do understand that you have not seen like a lot of regular videos and stuff like that this week because, just wanted to take my time out, rest, get a couple things in order. Me and Brandon Forte, working on things, so we get that things in order and stuff like that. But I definitely wanted to come to y'all early doing this rising and stuff like that, man, about the study group, what it's going to be about, man. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to have some of y'all talk about, this spiritual awakening and things that's going on because this awakening that is going on right about now is definitely really great right now. It's definitely, something that, that I've been, going through lately, going through the dark night of the soul, what I mean, just like finally cleansing myself of like, cleansing up the past, trying different things, also doing like a lot of also up and on my studies when it come down to the Starseeds and stuff like that. I was checking it out this morning, but I told myself I gotta dive more into it. Even if you gotta study like a half an hour a day, sometimes you don't even gotta study like a half, straight on this kind of information. Sometimes you can actually, do 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there, but as long as you do, as long as you study every single day, before you know it, you're going to be transforming into these things. You understand? And like I said, with the study groups, I'm looking to have it, between Friday and Saturday. I actually want to do it for like both days, because some people, they can't make it on Friday, some people can't make it on Saturday, and I actually want to have like some of y'all that's on the chat, to bring information so we can all study and read and research on our own as well. To the point where we can actually take notes on these things. We could talk about, a lot of books that we can read, information, also do like meditation, so we can all be on that high frequency, And I do understand like a spiritual awakening for some people, for others, it's a great process for some others. It's not necessarily very brutal, but it's real, like it's real intense. That's what I've been noticing, especially when it come down to like chipping off the old ways of ourselves. Many times the ego can come in and, put up a defense mechanism, because, sometimes we don't want to like break old ways, but I've noticed, when you're around people that are high frequency, they are very deep intact with their emotions, and also they are very empathetic people. What I'm saying? They know about, they can feel other people's energy and stuff like that. That's what that's what I had to realize about myself. You know what I mean? It's so, you know what I mean? It's really all about tapping into the higher self. Because we have been bogged down with a bunch of bullshit, a lot of propaganda, a lot of people negative energies. You know what I'm saying? Negative energies have been attacking us and stuff like that. People's opinions have been attacking us. Energy vampires have been attacking us and stuff like that, and it really has taken effect. Especially when it come down to like when you know what I mean, when we're dealing with narcissistic people. Hey, Cat PYT, PY2. The negative forces, negative energies can throw us out of whack. And, it can really take a major effect on our spiritual journey. Because I've actually, what I'm saying, like the family, what I'm saying, I'm a part of, what I'm saying, but Brandon Forte and his family, I'm really starting to see, like, I really had to understand, like, how selfish I became. I really had to, like, take a look at it because, you know, by me being around by me being around a lot of negative energy, what it did to me, it put me out of whack on my spiritual growth. And I have to say, like, me dealing with negative things of the past, me being affected by narcissism of dealing with family members and other people that surround me with the negative energy. I was always on the defense, and I was always, how can I say it? Like, I was always on the defense, and I was always around that negative energy that was bringing down my frequency, especially when it came down to family and when it came down to so-called friends. Because as of lately, I really have begun to see who my real true friends are. I really begin to see, like, whose energy is really going to be there. You know what I'm saying? And so what I had to do is I really got to go back into, like, more so in my studies. That's what I've been doing. So it could put me, you know what I mean? What I mean? It could put me into like a better balance within myself because I've lost that. Because being around people that got negative energy, toxic energy, it can really throw off your frequency. Why? Because you always have to deal with it. And I'm going to say, like, your mental health really affects your spiritual health. Because if your mind is always around garbage, you're not going to be at a high frequency. But if your mind is around people that really want to see you benefit and really want to see you better in a much more better light, especially when they seeing your full potential, you really got to understand that sometimes, what I mean, coming out of that negative cycle, what I'm saying, it's going to be hard to trust people because I will admit I became, so worried about myself that I became selfish. That is some of the things I didn't want to become. But by me being around those entities, I had to really worry about myself because, those entities, they was draining myself. That's when I, what I mean, by me going through being around negative energy, it was draining myself. And the more I was around it, the more I kept explaining to myself, I was draining myself. And that's what I had to realize. And I had to realize that these negative energies, they are in your family a lot. They are around you all the time. So-called friends, family, associates, you got to really be careful because they will really find a way to drain you of your positive energy. And see, that's when it starts affecting your mental health. And the more that it affects you, the more, what I mean, it's like they want to drain you, what I mean, so they can drain you. How can I explain it? It's so many thoughts going through my mind. I'm just letting them, I'm just want to channel it so I can, what I mean, say the right things. I don't want to be rambling. But what I've been noticing when it comes down to negative energy, they already see your positive energy. That is because they don't have it. So the energy vampire, they gotta extract what is inside of you so they can bring you down to their level. That is a negative frequency. Because as long as you're down a negative frequency, you can't always you can't elevate yourself to go to a higher frequency. That is the reason why they want you to explain yourself so you can drain yourself and they bring you back down to your level. And so what I had to learn when it comes to energy vampires, you can't give them what they want because they are very narcissistic people. Like my man Pisces the King said, always follow that. Always follow what raises your vibration. That's right. Anything that sets your soul on fire, makes you get excited, and gives you those goosebumps in alignment with your higher self. That is your destiny. That is so true. And many times we tapped into it, but it was those negative energies telling us, "Oh, you can't do this. Oh, you can't do that." You know what I'm saying? Oh, you can't do this, or you can't do that. You feel me? That's when all of a sudden now they have you start doubting yourself, questioning yourself. Have you dealing with self-doubt? Have you stopped believing in yourself? That is what they want to do anyway. Is that they want to break you down of your positive energy, because many times we just don't know. Many times we really don't know We really don't see what other people see in us until, you know what I mean, it's really brought to our attention. You know? You know, these negative forces that are out here, man, they really want to stop you from growing. And, you know, that's what happened to me. Exactly right. They want you dependent on their validation. That's right. Shit's all they say. That is so right. And see, they always want to keep you in a box into where so they want to, you should go this way. No, you should go that way. And many, you know what I'm saying, many times they want to relive your life through, many times they want to relive your life, you know what I'm saying, like, through their eyes and not necessarily do what you really want to do, you know what I'm saying, or what your real assignment is on this planet. You know what I mean? Because us as the star children, we are here for a higher power and a higher calling and a higher purpose. And it's going to be those people that are around you who want to bring you down. You know what I'm saying? From you really affecting change by being on that high frequency. By you really being, you know what I'm saying, that star child, that star seed. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I had to realize about myself. You know, because over the years I became, you know, selfish because I was around selfish people, you know? And what it's doing now is chipping off of old ways of myself. You know, had me going to a higher path. You know, even on the higher path, it's going to be times where, you know what I mean, we're going to fall short because this path is not for everybody. This journey is not for everybody. And at the same time, man, we're going to have to really understand that, you know what I mean, like the more that we meditate, that's something that I'm getting involved in, I'm getting involved in, you know, getting involved into the study. That's why I want to do this study group so we can all be raising our frequency and we can all reach out to the star, us as the star seed and the star children. You know, this, you know what I mean, this thing is really real. Hey, Shawnette, you know what I'm saying? This is really real. Exactly, Davies. That's right, man. That's right. That's right. These negative forces that are out here, man, like many times, you know what I mean? Many times when people look at you, they can already see your true potential. They can see the light that is inside of you. You know what I mean? Because like I tell you all the time, us as the star children, we are different. We are not the average people. We feel certain things. We can, you know what I mean? It's like we in tune with nature. You know, we can look at trees and we can see the faces on the trees. You know what I mean? Like we get around animals. Animals can sense our energy. You know what I'm saying? Animals can sense the energy. You know, like when you're around other people, when they can see the potential in you, it's either they're going to be drawn to you or they're going to be drawn away from you. That is because I believe I saw a quote. They said the reason why people can't stand you, it is because you irritate their demons. You know, and that's why I want to have this study group. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to come with regular videos and stuff like that because, you know what I mean, so we can really see how we can operate on this world because the star children, we are out of the matrix. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is, in order for us to like how to deal with the matrix, we got to step back from the matrix. And we got to, you know what I mean, put it like this, it's like we got to go into the matrix. You feel what I'm saying? That we got to step out of the matrix so we can see how we can operate, you know what I mean, around the matrix. You feel what I'm saying? We're not going to let the matrix, you know what I mean, like bring our energy down because, you know what I mean, like us going home, you know what I mean, like us stepping inside of our spiritual homes, like our physical home. In this physical home, we get a chance to like really go within self, and we can really see like how we can really deal with the situations. You know what I mean? That's out here in this world, which is the matrix. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what, you know what I mean? And that's what we gotta do, man. It's so many thoughts going through my mind. Just bear with me, man. I don't want to talk too fast. I want to really take my time. Hey, Miss Mohawk Aboriginal, my girl. Good to see you. I can't wait to send that clothing line to me, y'all. Miss Mohawk, I can't wait. Good to see you this early rising. Yep, and that's exactly what's you know, what we have to do. You know, that's what I've been learning, and mind you, I really feel the change within myself. And mind you, I'm still growing. You know, I'm still growing. You know, I really don't feel the same that I once did when I was like 25, even 30. But that's what I learned about this life. and on this walk as a that the path is not easy. This path ain't easy, but it can be very rewarding, especially when you really in tune within yourself and understanding that it's a daily process. This thing is a marathon, not a sprint, and we have to understand it's levels to this thing, and the level of understanding, it comes within time, it comes within age and cycles. You know, that's what I had to learn. That's what I'm learning every single day. And also I'm taking time out of myself and not to be that selfish person. You know, understand. Worry about self, but I don't have to be selfish. And understand that I'm around people, who really care. You know what I mean? That's in this household and also y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm still gonna be bringing the news about what's going on because we really have to know what's going on in this world, but we're not gonna let it affect us. You know what I'm saying? We can, It's like we can take a look at it, what's going on inside of the matrix, but we outside of the matrix and we maneuver around the matrix, around the negative energy, around things that, we're not gonna, it's, understanding about as star children dealing with the matrix is that we gotta have our frequency and our vibration so high to the point where, we know how to, it's like we go into the matrix to understand it and we step outside of it to raise up our frequency to know how to deal with the matrix, and we know how to like deal with those people that are in the matrix, how to deal with it. Thank you, Miss Mohawk Aboriginal. That's right, y'all. Miss Mohawk Aboriginal, she's gonna be advertising her clothing line on her website. And once I get the shirts and all that, I'm gonna be shouting her out, and it's gonna be on the website. That's right, that's right. So get ready for that, y'all. Miss Mohawk Aboriginal is gonna be advertising on my website, her gear, her clothing line. And I will be honored and privileged to do that for my sister, for our sister, and to support our sister. You feel what I'm saying? And you can see that I'm learning more and more to like have a balance. Learning more and more to have a balance of things. Because many things in this world, it can keep us off balance. The negative energy keeps us off balance. So what I'm learning to do is, it's like now, it's that the more that we raise up the frequency, the more that the more that we around positivity. You know what I'm saying? It keeps us in harmony. Because I've noticed that the more that I get out of my head and worry about positive things and not worry about negative energy, it really doesn't affect me like that as much. You know? But I'm learning more and more every day to like have a balance of things. And that's what raising up our frequency and our vibration and our consciousness. And also understand that it's a day-to-day process. Taking it one day at a time. We need to go into spiritual rehab. We need to go into spiritual rehab, and understand that, every day it's a growing process. And understand that, I'm seeing the growth inside of you. It's a beautiful thing. We gotta really go back, we gotta really be like, we gotta have, still be grown, but we gotta have a childlike spirit, which means like children are humble. They are they soak up everything. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be like, we still grown adults that start children, but we gotta understand that we gotta have a humble spirit like a child. Because children, children listen, and they soak up every little thing that you do. They soak up everything. And see, we gotta put ourselves in an environment, to where, it can be a safe haven for ourselves, and we can learn and grow, and we can have that childlike spirit to where we can soak up these things. We can soak up these things. That's right, Reginald Blade. All right, you have to let the things of the world go, but don't let it break you. That's right. Hey, Miss T. That's what I'm learning to do. And I had to learn to let go of the past so it won't hinder me. And I really have been growing every single day. And understand that it's going to be certain things that's going to come up to remind you of that. But it's all about, facing it and attacking it, You know what I'm saying? This spiritual journey, it's really about humbleness and love and growth and having a balance. Really having a balance. You understand? You know what I mean? It's a time to like, it's a time to be gentle. It's a time to be militant. And right, and at the same time understanding that, you know what I mean? And, like I said, it's a time to love. And it's a time to tell a person, look, I ain't taking no shit. Because, I mean, that's the balance. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when it come down to it, even to your loved ones, it is a time to like show love. It is a time to show, it's a time to be a disciplinary. It's a time to be a nurturer. It's a time to be a disciplinarian. You know what I'm saying? And see, many times we came in those environments where it was no balance. It wasn't no balance. So that's why I want to have the Starseed group. You know what I mean? Throughout the week time, I'm going to, ooh, hey, it's a butterfly. Flew right over me. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm learning that, you know, it's a time to like have that balance. You know, I'm really learning that more and more day by day. You know, those negative forces and those negative environments, they really taking a toll on us to where it left us out of whack. And I'm a living testimony. I'm a living testimony of, you know, being out of whack, but I'm learning to like more so, you know, dive into it and learn more about the information. You know what I'm saying? You know, learning more, having that balance. You know, gotta have a balance. You know, and also having that focus. You know, really having that balance and, you know, really striving every day to do it, you know? Every day it's a process and it's going to be it's going to be certain things we're going to have to process. You're right. You were in control of yourself. You know, I'm really gaining an overstanding and an understanding about these things. You know, facing certain things, you know, and by myself, you know, relieving myself of the past, you know, and learning, and just learning more to relieve certain things of the past. You know, I can't block my blessings. You know, we can't block them. I'm learning more now to become a selfless person. That's right, Miss Mohawk Aboriginal. She put up her link to the website, originaltribalwear.com, and that is the site where you can support that sister, support our sister. She's a star child. She has a beautiful, humble spirit. We talked on the phone. She was in meditation. I was on break for work, but that's a good thing. Hey, film production channel. That's right, you know, and we got to understand that. You know, that's why it's important to have this Starseed group. And as I said, while we on these chats, it's not necessarily me just talking, it's us talking. You know, because we never really know, like, what someone else might say on this stream, you know, that can affect me and everybody else. Yeah, Davies, I mean, I see what you mean. Hey, Miss Renee. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can, you know, like I said, we can be humble, but at the same time, not take no shit neither. You feel me? And at the same time, being the star child, you know, understand that that's what a balance is all about, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong. You're a human being, you can be humble and stuff like something. I mean, we all got that. We all got two sides to us, you know? I mean, be a nice person, but don't take no shit neither. Like me, I'm a very nice person, but I don't take no shit. Like, when they come down to me, I can have a very sharp tongue, and I can cut a motherfucker down. You feel me? You know, that's what I notice about star children. You know what I mean? That's what I notice about star children. People that are like, very loving. They some people you don't want to mess with. Because people that are very loving, they can really hit you with some shit like, hold up a minute. That's right. You're right. That's right. You got to protect your energy. Right. There's more negativity, more evil out there. Right. That's what I'm saying. Davies. I mean, still be humble, Davies. Still be humble, my brother. I mean, still be humble, but be a stand-up guy. You feel me? That's what we got to do as people. We can be humble, but when it come down to it, you got to let somebody know, you know what I mean, where you stand. You got to let a person know. See what I'm saying about that balance? Sometimes you're gonna have to. Sometimes you have to. You know what I mean? Like even you know what I mean, even including me, as stubborn as I am, I'm humble. You know what I mean? It's like, and you know what I mean. Sometimes it might seem like. Hello.
Yo, I'm gonna take you to the bank, yo.
All right. Okay. Cool. Wonderful, man. All right. Okay. Cool. Wonderful, bro. I'm outside. Hey, y'all. My bad. That was Brandon Forte right there, y'all. That was Brandon Forte. My bad, y'all. That was Brandon Forte. So check this out, y'all. All right. Check this out, y'all. I'll be right back when Brandon Forte comes. Brandon Forte comes. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go live again. So I'll be right back. All right. Once he come back, we're gonna do. Okay. Peace.